Breaking news, everyone. Hold on to your seats because what we've just witnessed is absolutely mind-blowing. The NFL world just received a major shakeup, and it's a move so big, it's sending shockwaves across the league. The Dallas Cowboys, yes, the Dallas Cowboys, the team that's been a staple of American football for decades, have just made one of the most jaw-dropping trades in recent memory. They've gone out and signed Travis Hunter, a name that's been on everyone's lips for quite a while now, and a player who has already cemented himself as one of the most electrifying talents in football. But the twist here? This is not just any trade. No. This is a move that could change the course of the Cowboys season and possibly even the entire league's future. And there's more. Travis Hunter isn't just some flashy rookie. He's not just a guy who's going to line up at wide receiver or cornerback. He's a two-way star who will be a secret weapon for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys in a way we haven't seen before. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how did this happen? How did the Cowboys pull off such a huge deal? It's a story that's unfolding right in front of our eyes. The rumors were swirling, sure, but nobody expected it to happen this quickly. But here we are. The Cowboys have made a splash, and it's a splash that will echo through the entire NFL. Travis Hunter, the standout cornerback and wide receiver from Jackson State University, has just been added to the roster, and the implications of this move are huge. This is a player who, just a few short years ago, was the #1 high school recruit in the country. His dual threat ability to make plays on both sides of the ball is unlike anything we've seen in a long time. But now, he's stepping onto the NFL stage, and he's doing it in the most high-profile way possible as a Cowboy. So, let's talk about what this means for the Cowboys, because this isn't just about getting a good player, folks. This is about securing a player who could be the missing link between Dallas and their first Super Bowl in nearly 30 years. Imagine the possibilities here. Travis Hunter brings insane athleticism, football IQ, and raw talent to both the offense and defense. On offense, we're talking about a wide receiver who can absolutely torch defenders, a guy who can stretch the field and create mismatches anywhere on the gridiron. His route running is precise, his hands are sticky, and he has the ability to make insane catches in traffic. But Hunter doesn't stop there. He's a nightmare for quarterbacks on the defensive side of the ball too. A cornerback with elite ball skills, his ability to track the ball in the air and make game-changing plays is exactly what Dallas needs to take their defense to the next level. Now, let's shift gears and talk about how this affects Dak Prescott and the Cowboys' offensive game plan. Dak has been a solid quarterback for the Cowboys, but let's be real, the offense has been inconsistent at times. Yes, Dak has had great games, and we've seen flashes of brilliance from him, but there's always been that missing piece, that game-breaking player who can turn a good offense into a great offense. Well, folks, that's exactly what Travis Hunter is. Think about it, Hunter is a true weapon, a player who can change the dynamics of a game in an instant. He gives Dak a new weapon to work with, and it's a weapon that defenders will have a hard time stopping. Whether it's in the deep passing game, on quick screens, or in the red zone, Hunter will open up opportunities for Dak that simply weren't there before. With Hunter pulling defenders away and opening up the field, Dak will have more space to work with. More space for guys like CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard to operate. More space for Dak to make those precise throws he's known for. But it's not just on the offensive side where this trade pays dividends. Think about the Cowboys' defense now. With Hunter playing cornerback, he's going to help create matchups nightmares for opposing offenses. His ability to shut down elite receivers is a game changer. Whether it's against the top receivers in the NFC East or against high-powered offenses in the postseason, Hunter can come in and immediately impact the game. His presence in the secondary will allow the Cowboys to be more aggressive with their defensive schemes, knowing they have someone who can cover the best of the best. And that, my friends, will take a lot of pressure off of the rest of the defense, including guys like Micah Parsons, who's already a force to be reckoned with. When you have a cornerback who can lock down a top receiver, it frees up everyone else on the defense to be more aggressive and creative. This, in turn, puts more pressure on the opposing quarterback, which could result in more turnovers, more sacks, and more opportunities for the Cowboys to take control of games. But here's the kicker, and this is something that will make all of this even more exciting for Dallas fans. Hunter is not just any rookie. He's someone who knows how to perform under pressure. The guy has been performing in big moments for years, from his time at Jackson State to his recruitment battles and then his rise as one of the nation's top athletes. The lights are never too bright for Hunter. He thrives on pressure. He thrives on making big plays when everything is on the line. So when the Cowboys are deep in a playoff game and Dak needs that game-winning drive, guess who's going to be there? Travis Hunter. Whether it's catching a critical third down pass or coming up with a timely interception, Hunter is going to be someone who will rise to the occasion and help the Cowboys get closer to that Super Bowl victory. Now, when you start looking at the broader implications of this trade for the rest of the NFL, it becomes clear that the Cowboys have just made themselves one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Think about the other NFC teams. The Eagles, the 49ers, the Packers, the Vikings, all of these teams now have to take a serious look at the Cowboys and their newly improved roster. The balance of power in the NFC could be shifting, and if the Cowboys play their cards right, they could be heading into the postseason as one of the top contenders. The addition of a player like Travis Hunter means that the Cowboys can now match up with anyone in terms of talent, and that's a terrifying thought for their opponents. What does this mean for the Cowboys' future? Well, it means that their window for a Super Bowl is wide open. With Hunter on board, Dallas has one of the best all-around rosters in the league. They have a quarterback in Dak who has the ability to lead them to a title, a defense that is among the best in the league, and now they have a two-way star who can do everything. This is the kind of move that could define a team's future for the next decade. If Hunter performs up to his potential, we could be talking about one of the greatest players in NFL history, and he'll be doing it with a Cowboys jersey on. So, to wrap this all up, this is huge. The Dallas Cowboys have made one of the most aggressive and impactful trades of the year, and it could be the move that finally propels them back to the top of the NFL. With Travis Hunter joining the fold, they now have a secret weapon on both sides of the ball, and the entire league is going to have to take notice. The Cowboys are no longer just a good team, they're a great team, with Super Bowl aspirations that look more realistic than ever before. As a fan, this is exciting stuff. As an NFL enthusiast, this is history in the making. Keep an eye on the Cowboys, folks, because this is the beginning of something special. And if you're not already excited about this upcoming season, you better get ready, because it's about to be a wild ride.